Hello folks, Sam Owens here with a product review, and this time it's on a baby monitor, and it's a baby cam. It gives you a chance to watch your baby in the back. The infants where the car seat is facing toward the back, so you can't really see their faces as you drive. This camera is going to help give you a view of your baby as he or her is in the car seat, and you can monitor their condition at all times. And I think it's a great idea, and that's why I elected to review this product. It's laying out, and we're going to see on the back just what you get. You get a 1x5" monitor. You get the camera, which is right here, and that has night vision. In other words, when it's dark in the car, like at night, the infrared lights come on and give you a clear view in black and white of your baby in the car seat. You get a 16-foot video cable right here. You get a cigarette lighter charger, and that's right here, and with a light on it to let you know that it's powered up. And you get a user manual. Now, the user manual is very simple, and it's in picture form, which really is ideal to help you understand what you're looking at. They're showing you the connections and all the details you need, but in my video I'm going to show you all the details you need to know about installing this in your car. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side, and the first thing that I would recommend you doing is follow the guidelines for hooking it all together and then testing it before you install it to be sure it's going to work. And I just happen to have a power supply. This is a jump starter, car jump starter, and it's great for applications like this where you need power. This is 12 volts coming out of here, just like it would be for the car. So I got my power supply there. In addition to all of the parts that I just listed, you have a monitor mount right here, which can mount on the windshield, and you can mount this onto here, or this is a vent mount, and I'll show you how this works. This will mount in the air vent. In other words, you can clip it on whether it's horizontal or vertical. It'll work great, and then you can place your monitor on this if you can't mount it on the windshield or any place else with this type of mount. So two different kinds of mounts, which should satisfy most car needs. All right, now we're going to temporarily hook this up, and what we will do is use all of the cables and everything. So first thing we do is take the monitor and follow this in the book, and the monitor has two cables, a red one for power, and this is going to go to the camera. The monitor connects to the camera, and you need this cable to go from the driver's side all the way back to the rear seat. So this is 16 feet, and you're going to lace it in as to how you can make it look nice and not to be in the way. Now, what you do is, right here is a little a tab that sticks out in there, and then you take this part right here, and it has a groove in it that fits with that. So you line those up, the groove, and it'll only go in when those line up. Then you screw this down, and there you got a secure connection. And then you hook this to the camera, and this camera has webbing to hook to the headrest of the back seat. So that's what that's all about. Now we hook the camera in, and you do it the same way. You can just kind of twist it around, and then finally the two tabs will line up. You push in and then screw these down. It's a good idea to make sure everything works before you install it in the car. That's what we're going to do. Now, if you don't have a power supply like this, then you're going to have to go to the car power port and hook this in. So I can just hook this right in, and I've got power, and then I hook this in, and there. What we have is the camera right there, and there I am, and there's my camera. And then right here is your light detector. When I put my finger over that, or my thumb, and I got too much light in here right now, I'd have to turn the light all off. Now watch, when I close this off, this is a light detector, you're going to see red lights. You probably can't. But see how right there is infrared. It turns black and white. But you would be able to see the baby in the dark back of the car with this, because these infrared lights will shine on them. And you're going to adjust this camera to where it's in clear view of the baby car seat and the baby. So when it's bright light, you get a nice color picture, and when it's dark at night, you can still see the baby in the dark with the infrared. So everything works. Now we're ready to install it in the car, and we're going to take it and show you both of these applications and how to mount the camera onto the back of the headrest, or on the headrest of the back seat, depending on which side you want to mount the baby's car seat. The camera could come like this with the little connector that's going to attach to the headrest, maybe together. So to take it loose, you just loosen this up, and then this just pulls off. And now we're going to thread the two straps through here. One is going to go around this way, and one is going to go around that way. The best way is to take the straps and lay them out like this, buckle on this end with the hook, the textured fuzzy side up, and here's the smooth side and the fuzzy side. Fuzzy side up on both of them. Put it like that, and then we're going to put the horizontal one on first. And the way you do it is, when you have it laying like this, take this and stick it through here. If you don't get it right, it's not going to, the Velcro is not going to work right. So, and then you go underneath here, pull it on around, and then kind of get the edge in, and then pull it up, and it'll go. Do it about halfway, and you can kind of slide it, and this is elastic. Okay, then what you do is the other one, you take this one with the fuzzy side, smooth side down, and then you take this, stick it down through here, and like I say, take one corner and squeeze it down, and it'll go right in there. Go around this way, and then do the same thing here. Okay, and then this is what it should look like. Now the whole idea is that when you put this around, that you're able to do this. This is going to go around the headrest. I'm going to show you here. And you're going to go into here, and then you're going to pull around, and then this is going to do like that. If you put it around backwards, that's not going to work. Then the Velcro is not going to match up with the correct side. So that's what you need. Okay, now we're ready to put this around the seat, and then with the camera off, you don't have to deal with that. And then later we'll attach the camera when we mount this on the headrest. So now that's ready to be mounted on the headrest. Doesn't matter which way it goes, you decide way and it will work. Okay, now we're going to go to the car. You could set it on either side. I'm taking it that the child seat is going to be facing, or the child is going to be facing back this way if they're a real small infant, for total protection. Now you want to pull this up, and you want to put this, do a strap around, and the little buckle there, you take this and thread it through the little buckle, and then you're going to pull it, and then you can pull it on around and strap it down right there. Then you can do the same thing with this. You wrap it around, put her through there, and then just kind of strap it around like this, right there. Oop. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Make it as tight as you need, and that's really firm. That's not going to go anywhere right there. So now we're going to mount the camera there. But place this over top of that, and then you push in firmly, and then make sure this is up like this, because if it's upside down, that's not going to look good. This little center is the light sensor, so it should be on the bottom. And you can put it tight enough that it'll hold the position, and then later we'll adjust the camera angle to get the best shot of the baby face and the whole body, so you can keep a monitor on how he's doing in the back. Okay, and then this will connect to your 16-foot cable. See, one side has a nut. This goes on the monitor end. This goes on this end. And here's the easiest way, is just twist until it will go in and connect. There it goes. Push and then tighten this up. Now, the best way is to kind of bury this out of the way, and you can make it more permanent if you want, and this will be up to you to lace this in for the best way of routing it. I'm going to go down under the seat and right through the center up the console, and then the excess you could hide it somewhere, you know, tucked down when you finally get to the point where you're satisfied. This is the first one I'm going to show, and it's got a number of little things here, like this will extend out and lock down, and also the angle. So we're going to take this plastic off the back of it, which keeps that area clean, and it's actually sticky, so when you put it up there, it's going to stay pretty much. It's not going to give way. This is an adhesive material. So I'm going to put this back on. I don't want it to actually stay up there, so I'm going to put that there so I can just demonstrate. Okay, now I'm going to find a spot up here, and what you do when you get it in position, then you're going to push this up, which is going to create a vacuum. So pull it down like that. That's when you put it up there, and then I'm going to push, and there. See, it's holding. Now I can adjust this to where it's not in my view, and now I can put the monitor, and you want the little shield on the top, and this, you want it loosened up, and you can still have it on there like that. It's better to, yeah. It doesn't go on hard, it goes on easy. I thought it was going to be hard. Okay, and the tighter you get it, the harder it is to adjust. So get it to where you can adjust it, and you can also adjust this up more so it's way up here, out of your vision. You don't want it in your vision. And then here is another thing, is you don't want the cable hanging down. So there's a lot of things that I can't show you in a short video of how to do it. You're just going to have to work with it. But right now, I'm just going to hook it up just so you can see it in operation. And these are the details that you'll just have to work on. Now, this is from the camera in the back, and you know that it's going to fit right here because this does not have a collar like that. Again, take the two, stick them up, and then start twisting until it'll go in. The two notches have to line up, and they do. And then I put that like that. And then we have our power supply. Now, here's the power supply that's going to go into a power port, which I don't know if you can see it. My power port is down below. Yours should be somewhere in here. And then I will plug it in. Actually, this is a power button on and off. I just realized that when I pushed it. So it allows you that if it's hot all the time, you can turn the camera off by pushing that in and letting it go out. Okay, so when it's on, when the light is on, you've got power. So you have to push that knob in. Now I'm going to take it off until I get her plugged in. Now here's to the monitor, and here is the power that feeds everything right here. And I plug it in, and now I'm going to turn the power on, and right there I should, right there I have the picture. What you're seeing, me in the driver's seat, and this is the baby cam showing what it would see. The baby carrier should be right here with their face and everything. So this is where you would look at the monitor, and then it may be good to have two people so you can sit there and adjust it and have the baby in there to get the best view. There's no adjustments I've seen that you can zoom or anything. You just have to position the camera in the position that's best and place the baby in the best position. And trial and error will lead to a successful installation. Okay, that's the full installation, and I hope this helps you and helps you make a decision to be able to monitor your baby in the back. And you can't really turn around and see them. This will help you to give you a full view of the baby at any time. And that looks like a good place. This is a good mount.